Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Angel Guidance Message. I'm Ramona Remisad, intuitive guidance coach and angel therapy practitioner. We're halfway through the week. It's Wednesday. Just came back from my workout. Yeah, that's what you see is what you get. And I'm laughing here because I just felt like I needed a break from a lot of the decks that I've been working with because I have been doing the forecast readings, and when I do those, I use 6 different decks of angel cards. So I have sort of this 6 decks that work really well together, but I've been working with them a lot. I'm like, I kind of just need a little break from that. So I'm like, I need flowers. I need something kind of spring-like. So hi, good morning, Mandy. Thanks for being here. So I'm like, I know exactly the deck I want to work with today. I'm going to work with the flower therapy deck. Now, as I pulled this deck out, I said, wouldn't it be funny if the card that I pulled was pink roses? And the reason I said that is because sitting here on my desk, are these beautiful, they're kind of getting a little wilty now, but my beautiful pink roses that I bought on the weekend, because again, I just needed a pick-me-up, and these ones actually smell. Sometimes it's so hard to find roses anymore that actually have fragrance to them. So I said, I would just love, that would be so funny if I got pink roses. So I wasn't really paying attention, and I was shuffling and shuffling. This one card kind of stuck its way out, and guess what, you guys? Pink roses. Here it is. Oh, I love how the angels work. I just do. See, that's where you get an intuitive hit before it actually happens. Like, how many times have you kind of had a sense like the phone's going to ring, right? And then, ta-da, there it goes, right? Or you pick up a nudge about something else, and then it happens, right? So that is evidence that we do receive this kind of guidance. So anyway, back to the pink rose. These are beautiful cards, by the way. And I will read to you what it says at the top. It says, let your inner beauty shine. And look at, I'm kind of wearing that color too. It's this, well, it's more coral, but you get it. Let your inner beauty shine. And this is the day to kind of just get out there, be who you are, express your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Or like, no more hiding under the, kind of like the, what do I want to call it, like a trench coat, right? Don't be an undercover agent, right? And it's saying you are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others, right? So sometimes we don't feel confident to express ourselves out in the world. And if you feel like you need that boost of courage and confidence, again, Archangel Michael is the one to kind of call on to help you with that, to get out there. But again, they're really driving home this message that you're here in this lifetime right now because you have a purpose to fulfill. You have a gift, a talent, an ability, something that you are meant to share in the world, some capacity which you are meant to be of service in the world. And if you're hiding behind the curtain and keeping it all to yourself, that's not helping you fulfill your purpose, right? It's not allowing you to fully step into why you're here. So today's that day to kind of let that inner beauty out, talk to people, let people know what you do or how you can help or how you serve or whatever it might be. And don't be shy, even if what you do is a little bit different. When I go out to networking events and I tell people, hi, I'm Ramona, I'm an angel therapy practitioner, they don't go run and scream the other way. All of a sudden their eyes perk open and they're like, oh, tell me more about that. They're interested, they want to know. So don't think that they're gonna like roll their eyes and run away. And even if they do, so what? That's obviously not the right person you want to really connect with anyway. They're not there yet, right? So, if you're a Reiki practitioner, if you do something, that's a little bit, less mainstream, let's say, you'll attract the right people to you. And the ones who aren't interested, like I said, they're on their own journey. That may be not for them in this lifetime. Maybe they still have some work to do to come around it. When I go out, I tell people I'm not out to convince or pressure people to have similar beliefs to me. It's like, if you're there, great. If you're not, that's fine too, right? But, don't keep it in, because you're not going to be able to step fully into that purpose if you're not sharing. So today's the day. Be this beautiful pink rose, bloom, share your stuff out with the world, inspire others. You never know what words that are coming out of your mouth might be just exactly what somebody else needed to hear in that moment. So I hope that feels helpful. Mandy, maybe that's a message for you today. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. And maybe today is also a day to work with the pink roses. You know, you don't have to have actual ones, but if you feel guided to, go, you know, get one, get a few, whatever it might be, and, you know, connect with them, sit with them, connect with them. They all have energy like everything else. I'm so glad, Mandy. That's great. So I fulfilled my end of the bargain here. I'm inspiring you. Check. But, you know, even taking an image of a pink rose, you could have it on your computer. You could have it somewhere where you can see it today to kind of connect with that energy of the pink rose. And, you know, sit with that, meditate on that. Maybe you want to have it in your mind's eye if you're meditating or whatever it might be. So there's many ways that you can work with that today. But be your authentic self and radiate that beauty that's in you outward. Don't stay as an undercover agent. Oh, yeah, Mandy, you could paint one. Duh. Of course you could. There you go. Maybe that's your next inspiration, right? But that might be one that's very personal for you that you want to keep for yourself. So not to sell it or not to give it away or anything like that. But that's probably a good idea. That would be lovely. Yeah, I just love these roses. I was so drawn to them last week, and I got a dozen, and I've actually split them up. So they're in different places in the house, which is another thing that you can do. So they're in different rooms when you go in there, and you kind of connect with them wherever they might be. So you can even buy silk ones, you know, so they are there all the time. I actually have a beautiful bouquet of pink silk roses in my bedroom that I see every day. So that's something else that you can do if you don't want to have fresh ones, because, you know, they do wilt and eventually you have to get rid of them. So if you want something that's everlasting, you could look at getting some beautiful artificial flowers too, because those are out there as well. So whatever speaks to you, and enjoy. Oh, I want to give you one more tip. If you do purchase fresh roses, when they start to wilt, something that you can do is take all the petals off, put it in a dish or a container of some kind, and put your crystals on there. And that will kind of like charge up your crystals too. So I know, Mandy, you just bought some new crystals. So if you did have some flowers hanging around, and, you know, rather than chucking them out the minute they start to get a little wilty, you can use the petals that way, which is really kind of nice, and still gives you kind of that fragrance. And I did that one time when I learned this in my crystal course that I did, and boy, oh boy, the crystals, I don't know, I didn't touch them, I didn't like clean them, I didn't do anything, but boy, they look so much brighter and just had more sparkle to them and everything after I did that. So that's something that you can do, and kind of just elevates or elongates the life of your flowers. So I just wanted to share that as well. So that's it, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Shine on and be inspiring and be inspired. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, guys.